What is up, everybody? Alright, more Shimosa. We got City Master coming up, and then Amakusa, all that good stuff. I'm not too worried though. We got past all the assassin fights and shooting in Raiko, so we should be alright. Yeah, if Serenity doesn't get an animation update, I don't think she's ever getting one, because then she'll just be, they'd have to do it for that and the costume, so, but she might get one, we'll see. They've been updating Low Stars, they have been doing it, so. I would like her costume a lot more if it had the skull mask, at least as an option, right? She's on Hassan, for God's sakes. Everyone's always running around in stage 3, man, it's nonsense. Let's see, here we go. Buried in the menus. Yeah, getting buffed would be nice too. No, I don't think we're getting any male costumes. They haven't confirmed that, but they're blatantly basing all the costumes off all the servant-themed costumes from Waltz, and those are all female, so yeah, no love for the dudes right now. Hopefully they'll maybe do a little extra for the guys during summer or something, but we shall see. Oh right, I've got to slot a 3-star lineup. Hold on, let me bring up my main account here. Fuck, I'm in the middle of a strengthening quest. Thankfully I'm on the last wave. Gotta blast Brunhilde in the face over here. In the meantime, let me make the team. I mean, this looks like it's technically a 3-star. It's got a silver border, but I don't think that counts. Looks like all the classes ever, then Lancer's probably the main thing. The guy summoned Lubu. DPS Chen Gong, let's go. When in doubt. Dare I put Ongar on the team? Oh, I dare. Yeah, when is the NA servers up for Genshin? For child rate up and all that? Because obviously I want to do that at some point. Are the servers down and they're back in 30 minutes, or do the servers go down in 30 minutes? Because that's a really big difference right there. Ongar with that defense up. They go down. Man, NA is so behind. Like, they're so behind. Every other server is already done with their maintenance, and NA's like, we haven't even started ours. All right, let me slot some 3-stars here. Go with Lubu. Alright, this looks reasonable. Just in case there's a Saber issue, we'll do that. I brought Atlas. That doesn't make any sense here, although maybe there'll be debuffs. Oh, is there no maintenance? Or is it just gonna go down for like 2 minutes and then come back? That's kind of weird. Lubu's a happy camper there. Well, Lubu's got like 1,000,000 defense buffs here. Damn it. Nice damage, nerds. Oh, there's more. Looking like a Qingong NP could be good. Damn it, should have done Buster, Art Buster. I probably could have killed all three of them. $49K. Thought about giving Lubu the Buster up there, but we'll save it. I have to imagine people that like Lubu and have grailed him to 100 see some pretty nice performance out of him though, and having that extra health means the defense up has like more to work with for mitigation and everything, so must be nice. He's definitely like a strong enough unit that when grailed, you know, you're gonna have no problems making him do berserker things. Yeah, it's because we're this account's on BlueStacks, and I don't know how to turn off the refresh thingy. I really shouldn't stream it like that though, because I think it's super unnecessary, and it's way more taxing on my internet, so I really should just set it so the stream doesn't do that. But yeah, we're not using my phone right now. Right now, the only accounts on my phone is my main account and my like Achilles Go Dimension account. Yeah, this like version of BlueStacks like defaults to that setting, so. Do I just Qingong this? I feel like I Qingong this. They only have 11k health. By the way, this wave is so you get NP. They want you to NP that other wave and then rebuild here. But, well, I could just kill these. I mean, they're pretty weak. Yeah, I think not only playing, but I think streaming FGO in 60 frames per second is just ridiculous, and because I switched computers, my OBS is like not set up quite right. So I'm kind of overly taxing my internet for no reason. Damn it! Damn it! I thought he'd be fine, but he got crit. He had so many defense buffs and damage cut. Because of the damage cut, like, we wouldn't have taken any damage there if it wasn't a crit. Fuck, I should have just Qingong NP, man. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Profanity. This is why my channel is not kid-friendly, by the way. Yeah, Serenity's costume's alright, but like I said earlier, I wish it had the mask, but it's pretty good. I don't think Mez is good at all. I think hers is terrible. It's like the worst costume out of the lot, in my opinion, because first off, everyone's like, oh, but it's so much more wholesome. It's not! Like, what are you talking about? It's literally like her stage 1 or stage 2, but wearing even less. And it's just boring. It's literally, like, okay. I don't think simple things are boring. That's not the problem. It's that it's literally almost exactly her stage 2. It's just she's not wearing boots and gloves. Okay, like wow, like it's the same color. It's just so boring. Like if you gave that costume to someone else, right? So it gave them really different options to what they're normally wearing. That's fine, but it's just a white dress. I mean, that's like already what she's wearing. Like okay, wow, it's like Attila's isn't good either because it's almost exactly what she's wearing already. So it's not much of a costume. Or an option anyway. Yeah, I've seen so many people like happy about the Nev one and I'm like, it's so nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with making her outfit simple. That's totally fine, and you know I like a lot of characters that look more. I mean, like Bedivere. Bedivere is pretty simple looking here. It's pretty straightforward and basic, and that's fine. But like, just make it different. Like make it like a different color for God's sakes. Right? It's another white dress. It's like, oh, okay. Boy, this is revolutionary. Why is this stage such a bitch? God damn. I think I NP that. I'm thinking like. I thought we were just gonna have like a big, you know, Lancer at the end, but this is like all kinds of weird nonsense. Yeah, Attila could use the buff. I'm not even an Attila fan, and I'm like, yeah, Attila really needs the buff. And next up, how they balance that. By the way, I'm definitely leaning towards now, because Serenity got a costume, I think Ushi's gonna get a costume. And that makes me think the three that are going to get shafted is probably Nero, Jalter, and Scath. But I don't know, those three are really popular, so maybe that won't be the case, but... If one of those does get a costume, that means someone else has to get shafted. Pause music time. How many times do you fight this guy? How many times do I have to kill you, old man? Okay, I'm kind of okay with Atlas here, in case I get debuffed. Okay, we have crit down, so he shouldn't crit us. Because if he crit us, he would ignore the taunt and AoE and murder everyone, but crit down, I think we're okay. Well, there's the debuff. Time to send him to hell. One turn off getting David's attack up, which would help make up for not having the Mystic Code offensive buff. I really hope Ushi gets a costume though, because I like Ushi's character and gameplay and all that. I hate her style. It's very weak. So if damn, we didn't kill him. But if she got a costume that was just even remotely normal, I would be happy. I was gonna have Chin Gong do Chin Gong things, but the game is not allowing me to do that. Ushi and even less clothes. It's not the issue, as I always say. It's not the amount of clothes being worn, right? I don't think human skin gives you eye cancer. It's a matter of, does this fit the character? Does it look good, right? And in her case, it's a rainbow catastrophe. So, you know, I'm not a fan. Like, I've never been the kind of person that I don't care. It's not about how much clothing you are or not wearing. It's like, does it look good, for God's sakes? Okay, what the fuck is... Oh, this is Limbo. I forgot. I totally forgot that was a thing. Yeah, this is his, one of his Shinigami thingies. Okay, let's see. Is our Ricky... Our Ricky boy is not in a good place right now. Look at these full items! Yep, he's so ready for this. Okay, well, Ricky not quite there yet, but we got Ushi. I so remember there being debuffs here. There's definitely lots of debuffs here. Even though Ricky is so scuffed and I hate to like show him not at his best, we're probably gonna bring him anyway. Either that or David. Does the boss have buffs I can remove? I have absolutely no idea. I could bring him though to just buff Uchi. It's not necessarily bad. Nah, we'll do Ricky Boy. Yeah, I don't remember this fight being particularly hard. I mean, Ku soloed it for God's sakes, and he's not even counterclassing. Probably should have just put Ku in the back, actually. Pretty crazy that this character was revealed this far back and just recently is he playable. Well, the boss is AoE, I remember that. I think I'll wait one turn to do Ushi's first skill. Kind of a strange opening hand. Wouldn't really expect to do a quick chain with these servants. Unless it was like on Ushi's MP turn. Now, Uchi is the one I care about, but I don't want Asclepius to die before he does his NP, so I'm gonna do this. I need to level that skill. Shame Masashi's not Alex. Ugh, Asclepius, buddy! Now he's probably gonna die at 98%. Fantastic. Let's see. Guess I have Masashi NP. Probably gonna have a chunk of overkill here, but I should have cast this on turn 1. It takes him so long to NP, especially with Asclepius' thing. If I cast that turn 1, it'd be back by the time I needed it again, especially because of the Mystic Code. Well, Asclepius not getting any value here. Would have been better off with a DPS or something. Or Hans. More on-demand survival. Kind of surprising they never made the eye patch a costume. Not doing quite as much damage there as I was expecting. Didn't actually break. No crit, no crit! Woo!
冥府の神よ、見るがいい。セレクションフロート派です。
It doesn't really look that much like her, but it's like a representation of like a Shimosa or some shit. It's like an avatar. It's not even real. It's kind of whack. It's like Masashi's fighting spirit or some bullshit. I'd like to get rid of these debuffs, but I don't actually have any NP gain yet. Probably should have done that in the other order. Comparable. Damn. Come on, Ushi, give me that NP gain. Probably should have used Atlas on Ushi, actually. Okay, it's a pretty good turn. Dude, imagine if Ushi gets a good costume. Ushi fans went from like 0 to hero real fast. Although she's never been a 0 on gameplay, but she's got the animation update, and she got buffed again for some insane reason, and then she gets a costume. It's kind of like Ushi fans just doing everything all of a sudden. But yeah, I hope she gets a good costume, because yeah, her style is so bad. Although I'm worried if she gets a costume, it'll just be a really bad costume, but I guess we'll see. Look at Ricky just randomly critting. Trying to make up for his lack of stats right now. Well, we win next turn. Not even gonna need George for cleanup. Although he'll be here for moral support. You know, I think this account still hasn't set Ricky Boy's NP to be slow-mo, which I need to do. Yeah, we're fighting Limbo right now. It looks so bad in fast mode. I'm gonna fix that, like, right now. Alright, no big deal. Look at that face. Took them what, like 4 years, 3.5 years or something into Adam since this? Thankfully, like, no one was a fan of him until later, so I don't think anyone cared. But now he's popular. I think it's that one. We do Lu Bu if I haven't already. And then a Rosh, it's another good one. Okay, he's already set that way. Anyone else I can think of that I don't like in fast mode? I think that's it for now. Oh, Mori. He was already set. Not surprised by that. Okay, I think we're good. Surely Sitting Master is soon. Let's do a similar setup to what we did before. Same class combo. That's not Ongra, excuse me. Are we gonna fight the snake again? I swear to God, if I guess I'll bring Atlas. I have a stupid feeling we're gonna fight the snake again. Santa Doorman, oh God. I suspect the next Christmas is gonna be a waifu. I think the Karna break is gonna buy them like 8 waifus, so... Karna was so well received though. Like, dear lord. Surely they wouldn't have you fight a Hydra in here, because how could he possibly fit? But that's never stopped them before. As long as we get male costumes for summer, I don't really care. I honestly prefer the costumes, so... But I know some... they should still do it, though, because that's my preference. A lot of other people do want a proper male summer servant, so... They really should do it at some point. What? That'd be funny if one year every... This won't happen, but like one year every... new character was male for summer, but then all the costumes were for females. But they're not gonna do that. At most, you'll get like one. I don't think you're gonna see like a whole roster. They're just not gonna pass up on that. Like, there's no way. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, because I don't think the collab is just gonna start, because then they wouldn't have time to show off the costumes. I don't know, I could see them doing a rerun, I could see them doing a main interlude, I could see them doing filler garbage where they don't really do anything, right? Like, you know, hunting quests or some nonsense like that. Or even just a dead week. If it's a dead week, I think then the next event is the collab event. But if it, I wouldn't be shocked if it's going to be a rerun or a main interlude, I don't think we would have a dead week. That'd be too much time, I think. Although you never know, this is DW we're talking about, so... Yeah, an archer would have been swell here. Now we haven't done Sitting Master yet. And there's no world, I know that fight quite well, there's no world where you just use Robin Hood and win. Like, that's just nonsense. If you think that, you clearly used more than Robin Hood and you didn't even realize the value you were getting. Like, I fought that boss plenty, and like that... Robin's good there, absolutely, but there's no just winning with Robin Hood. First off, you just have to do a lot of damage, and at the end you can only do NP damage. And Sitting Master just rips through your units because of his constant buff removal. His constant buff removal is pretty annoying. And like, absolutely, you know, we're using Robin, don't get me wrong, you know, You gotta use 3-star archers. Robin is a thing, but he's probably gonna die, to be honest. We'll see. It's gonna be like Robin with a lot of things trying to protect him and buff him, and David, because David's got the NP upgrade, so David's actually, you know, pretty solid damage, and then Billy for cleanup. That's the idea. Maybe I should have just NP'd there. I'm about to get Bedivere killed somehow. Can't believe I'm casting that. I'm really worried actually that we're gonna get maybe we are fighting a Hydra at the end and my Bedivere is gonna be dead and or out of gas. These guys are kind of kicking my butt. I should have brought an archer. Well, I did, but not in the front. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Don't air. How are you gonna fit in here? That's stupid. I like the ambiguous roof size, by the way, so he can fit in here. That makes no sense. Some bullshit right here. Good news is we have some serious anti-debuff here. Got magic resist and double debuff resist buffs, although I guess low rank, so not as much as I might like. Why you gotta do that? Hit Shingon. Not the Well, not looking good for Bedivere. This hand though. Oh, I'm worried. How is Bedivere almost dead when Lubu is like, that doesn't make any sense. Like Lubu should have died so long ago. Okay, now there's some last second keep Bedivere alive. This should get us our NP. Just barely. Thank God for David, man. Saving our butt. I thought about overcharging Qingong because he gets that big damage bonus when you do that. And we don't really need David anymore because he's an archer. But I figured do the Brave Chancing. Take advantage of that buster up. Okay, pretty much everyone here is dead now, but they did enough damage that we'll win. Feels bad, Betty. At least he got his NP off before dying. And then I like how he shows up just to get NP'd in the face. He should be able to face tank it. But that's not ideal. You know what? We're gonna buff Shingon. He doesn't have the overcharge this time, so that kind of hurts, but... David was gonna die anyway.
わかりますね。
We're just putting him to good use, you know. One final sacrifice for the team. He can't attack because of the taunt. Oh my god, it was an Angra setup all along. Surely I'm not throwing right now by not using the Caesar cards. Oh yeah, he got it. Barely. Fucking barely, oh my god. Angra gotta earn that bond point, man. All 1,800 of it. That was sad. Angra victory line got stolen, indeed. Oh, okay, this must be Sitting Master. Oh yeah, Masashi's gotta be in the front. That makes it way more annoying to support Robin. Why do they gotta be like this? Thank God we have a poison command code, though. Although his magic resist is crap, it's only 15%, but that's never stopped it from running the day before. Mozart's nice, but I feel like the timing's not gonna work out. I kind of want another archer. Masashi's the most likely to die first, David's the most likely to die next, just because I'm gonna be favoring Robin, like I'll be giving him the heals and stuff in the Mystic Code. Mash is great here, but, because Taunt is good for getting the NP, but it's not good for the normal attacks because of the buff removal gimmick. I'm just worried Mozart, if I use him, will show up at a bad time. I'm gonna do that instead. Well, Rosh isn't terrible here. Either a Rosh or Mozart at the end. Oh boy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We'll do Parted Sea. I'm not liking this team. I'm not gonna lie. I don't foresee a good time here. Let me go look if I can level Robin's skills any. I would especially like this one to get the cooldown reduced. Problem with Arash is he's probably won't get to overcharge his NP. And if you don't overcharge Arash's NP and it's a single target situation, it's not that great. Oh, grats TG. I'll jump over there in a minute. I want to get Child and Rosaria and all that. Mostly Child, but I don't know why everyone is so hyped for Rosaria when we know almost nothing about her character yet. It's weird, man. Does she get a side quest? Like, I feel like they think it's like, oh yeah, there's like very tiny amount that we've shown her off, it actually characterizes her. It's like, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's fine to like the design, but that's not a whole lot to go off of. But yeah, I'm gonna try to at least get one copy of Child. I might go for two, depends on how it goes. Yeah, I saw that, and the reasons were so stupid, Arjuna. It kind of made me laugh. Okay, we'll stay at that for now. Yeah, Bido could really use a story. That's why I've always said I do like Bido, but it's hard for me to rate her super high because, you know, her bio's cool. You know, she's like a badass, but she has no characterization in the actual game, so it's hard to give her a proper rating. There is no reason to level Billy's skills right now if I don't go to rank 6, because crit damage does nothing at the end. At the end, you can only hurt him with NPs. But I'm just doing this because I figure I'm going to do it eventually anyway. Okay, this is fine for now. Oh, okay, how are we gonna do? The one thing I like about Rosaria so far is like she's very yeah, let's go, gang! Right, she's so not that. And that's kind of nice. And it's also just funny, so. They are not really based on indigenous people, and even if they're pulling like thematically to a degree, why is that a problem? It's like, wow, did you know humans, throughout all human history in all regions on the planet, at some point used to be tribal? Oh no, how dare we reference that in the video game? Like literally every culture on the planet, every continent, all of them have been tribal at some point. That's not even a negative or a positive thing. That's just a thing. Like, oh wow. Yeah, it's just dumb, dude. Yeah, I saw that. Like, it's literally like it's, you know, a bunch of SJW types trying to find a reason to have outrage. It's just stupid. This is a terrible opening hand, but at least I got a art card. Okay, how am I gonna deal with the first NP? For Robin, I could say just use his third skill, but if I want to save David's second skill, then I should use my other survivability skills right now. I guess I'll do it that way. I just wish I could use this next turn because I'd have some stars from the previous turn and maybe you actually get a lucky crit. Do I golden rule even though it'll get removed? I'm gonna cast this right away because if it gets resisted, man, I actually wanted the attack time. I kind of wanted the attack time more than the poison because I have the poison command code. But I figured use it now just so damage mitigation, which obviously is not happening, but the idea was there. Damn, I was so hoping that would crit. What are you evading now for? God damn it. Well, Masashi's survival skill went to waste, but them the break sometimes. Go ahead, David, use his first skill. Yeah! Kick her ass! Get her off the field. Let's see. Although I don't want her to die too fast. Would have been nice to have just art change for Robin there. Twitter was a mistake. Damn it! Ugh. Really not playing this right for Robin. Yeah, I think I should have just gone full NP gain there, but I thought Masashi might die, which was totally possible, but... Now Robin's got attack down. I should have given him the debuff clear command code. Oh. I wanted her to die after the first NP. So I'd like to point out how dumb it is that there's no art card right now. Just using one art card, doesn't have to be Robin's, just to give Robin the art card bonus, first card bonus, would be enough. And Hans has 3 art cards, David has 3 art cards, Robin has 2 art cards, and we have 0 art cards. This is some bullshit. I hate doing this because it'll get removed, but I just want to absolutely make sure I get it. I guess I could have Hans impede, but I didn't want those buffs to get removed by Sitting Master, so... Dude, I like the... Final Fantasy 13 is a great soundtrack. Like, the Barthandelus song, and it's like Flash, it's all really good. I'll take the guard. Yep, there goes Hans's buff, but I kind of figured. Wait, did he clear his debuffs? What? Because we applied the, what? We applied the poison from the command code. What? I didn't remember this, I guess he has a cleanse gimmick or something. Well, that's, not ideal. If our poison was rank 10, it would be back. I have to wait for the command code now. Damn it. This is not going well. Oh, stop it. I was all like, he's low enough that David could break now, but then he attacks down David. Not gonna Hans impede just yet. I'll probably do it next turn though. I do really like Sitting Master's character though, and I've seen so many people say he's boring because he's like so cliche and everything. But I don't think he's really that cliche because I mean, characters like him aren't actually in anything. Right? It's like a concept that's existed for a long time, but they don't ever get used in anything. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. He's a badass, so. 400,000. Why did I? What am I thinking? I'm thinking I did Mozart with double art because then you always loop. I don't know. I'm on something. I don't know what, but I'm on something. Like I should have give it to David. It'd have been fine to give it to David. You don't have to give it to Robin, but that didn't make any goddamn sense. Well, a hard mode. This is hard mode, guys. Look, we're trying to show off. Chat. We're just trying to show off. See, if we win without it, right? Like, look how good this team is. I don't think we're gonna win, by the way. I think we were really pushing it to begin with. And, yeah, I don't think we can afford that, so... Oh, God. I'm not sure David was worth saving. Hard to say. That was such a mistake though because Robin's next NP could potentially have Mozart's buff on it, and so you could have the Mozart buff and the Mysticote attack buff. That's some serious damage oomph, but yeah, no, we just threw it in the garbage. You know, if I was gonna throw it in the garbage, I should have done it on turn 1 because then the cooldown would almost be back by now. That could actually be legit in some circumstances. Do I art chain? Yeah, actually, I think I do. No, that's a decent amount of damage. We got the attack down, and David's not a joke. Like he does decent damage, so. Although he's about to have a I think that was a Buster crit right there on neutral, so. Yeah, see, right now would be an excellent time for the attack up buff over here. That'd have been great. Guys, I want Sitting Master to have a fighting chance, you see. I'm a really good sport, guys. Just watch, I'm gonna lose in like 5 minutes. Like, fuck you, Sitting Master, you piece of shit. Like, yeah, really good sport. Dude, that would've broke! That would've broke with the Mystic Code! I mean, look at this, oh, okay. Nice double quick charge. And into David, who just got his MP! What an ass, dude! What an ass! That was so meta. And by the way, if he double quick charged, but one of his other actions was attacking or another buff, he wouldn't have had enough actions left to use his NP. And David, I like how David had his survival skill ready. It's just I didn't think the boss was gonna NP right there. Oh my god. Okay, Billy, we need you to get a lot of NP gain here so I can save your quick draw to NP again. Cause yeah, we're not really in good shape right now. Oh boy. Oh right, you get an NP gain buff though. Hell yes, that's a big help. Let's boy, this hand though. Maybe, you know, if I would use the attack buff, you know, on Billy right now, that wouldn't be so bad. David was actually pretty incredible here, even though he just died, but the overall value and survival and damage boosting and damage himself, like David was super good here. Speaking of Tristan would also be very good for this stage. If he quick charges again, we are in quite a bit of oh yeah, he's human. I almost want to evade on Billy, but just don't quick charge and NP Billy. If you're gonna quick charge NP literally anyone else. I should have put Billy's card last. Okay, we're good. We're gonna quick charges instead of action. One turn. If this was rank 10, we would have it.
Okay.
Damn. That's unfortunate. He was about to get his NP. I actually think he has it right now. Yeah, look at that 124, but he's dead. Man. I think we got it though. Oh, that damage. Like we have the art out. It doesn't do shit. Joke's on you, we have sure hit. Why are you not hitting Mozart though? Thought about doing quick chain just because crits at least do a little something, but what the fuck is chat talking about? Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. Like, that's what the game's about? Like, that... Like, We're using 3-star craft essences for God's sakes, and we threw our attack up away. Like, what the fuck? Also, I can't help but notice that the boss has 12,000 life left. Let's see. I guess I crit. Do I crit now to get NP gain? Or do I hope Mozart somehow lives and I crit next turn and win with just crit damage? Let me see. Is that a copy paste? I don't remember that one, but there's so many now that 2 turns on our quick charge. If our quick charge is 1 turn away, I would do the crit thing now. I'm gonna be so pissed if Mozart dies this turn. We might lose, dude. And that wasting the attack up is definitely why. That definitely would have made up for 12k. Great, now Billy got an attack down. So if I had done the art crit last turn, I would have my NP right now. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose here? Billy, come on! Oh shit! Oh boy, that was close. Cause yeah, extra attack can't crit there. So oh my god, that would have been a lot smoother if I didn't waste the attack up, dude. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Thank you, Billy. That wouldn't have been so close to if, like, why couldn't he attack down, Mozart? Alright, it's Amakusa time. So, let's see. Basically, his normal card damage is a joke, but his NP will pretty much always wipe your entire team out. So if he NPs twice, you lose. We could do double Lu Bu. This would be super easy if I could use regular craft essences. I've already done it a bunch with regular craft essences. But, like, 500-year obsession would be super good, in this fight. You don't have to use berserkers. Like, Robin can do pretty big damage here. I don't remember how much health he has, though. You don't need a Moon Cancer for this. He's not scaled with a Moon Cancer in mind at all. Like, he's absolutely not scaled with one in mind. I might try double Lu Bu and then give starting NP to both. I'm not sure, though, about that, because I almost want to give him Ryoto Temple if I was going to do that, but let's see. I don't know if he would die, I don't know if George would die at the right time. I almost want to do that. It's kind of risky, but like, Amakusa's normal card damage is not very good. And then you get the battery for one of them, and they both get the Buster up. This would be an option too. I'd want all 3 of them to die at the exact same time. If that doesn't happen, it would kind of mess up. Oh yeah, we could do Mori. That would work so well here. Do Mori, Qingong, Mozart. I kind of want to not do that because we do that every time we fight in a boss like this. We always do that. I kind of want to not do that because Mori didn't even exist back then. But if we have any trouble, I'll probably do that. Because that'll definitely work. This is a very good fight for Mori. You just crit the first health bar and NP the second one, and then have cleanup in the back if you need it. But let's let's see how we do without for now, just because that's definitely unnecessary, I would say. I don't really like this setup though, to be honest, but I'm hoping it'll work, but I don't know. Not that good of a setup. I actually don't think BB's very good for this fight. She's fine and she can work. She can survive his NP, but she doesn't actually kill an Avenger very quickly. She's not a very good damage dealer on her own. She's like a support. That's really good if you are fighting an Avenger, but like, I think Berserkers get the job done better for the most part. I would like to wait one turn to use Taunt because Leonidas doesn't have an NP gain card here. Amakusa doesn't hit too hard, we have defense up. Oh my god, he NP's so slow. I should change my setup. I don't... He NP's so slow. Like, holy shit. This is all the same Lubu. It's actually unfortunate. That's crazy that all of those cards are the same Lubu. Yeah, I should change the setup. Like, even just using like a crit thing. Wow, I still don't have all of Leonidas. Like, the next hand is basically all Leonidas. Let's see if I can go one more turn then. It's a little risky, but... That's really unfortunate for Leonidas. That's not what I wanted. Oh, he's got his animation update. Very nice. A low level George might be good here. Taking a little too long to get my NP on Lubu. Yeah, I don't have NP on death. If that was George or something, you could have their NPs with Qingong here. Yep, the timing on this is... It's good value, but the timing's wrong. They're just gonna die. I could have done the same thing with just one Lubu. Only 20 cents a little bit. Because I'll probably break here, but I'll be using both my Lubus, which that's no good. Let me think. May need to just like scrap this whole concept, but let's see. I wonder if he could get his NP in time if I did that.
任務開始。 Shimosa 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 任務開始。 Shimo
I need a... I kind of want to break the first health bar with just normal stuff, then NP. Man, Mori's a lot better for that kind of thing. I want to make Lubu work just because, you know, Mori didn't exist, and it's just kind of fun to use Lubu, but Mori is objectively superior here because he has more crit damage, he has 2 art cards to work with the art up from Mozart and everything. Like, just is a lot better, but, let's see. I don't like this too much. There's 2 small things Lubu has over Mori, and that is slightly more survival, because Mori has defense down for himself, or Lubu has defense up, and then a little bit better for just straight NP damage, generally, but not by much. And then Mori just has so many positives over Lubu that overall definitely favors Mori by a pretty significant amount. But Lubu's not bad. He's not bad. Just, if you want to make it more comparable to Mori, they really should give him a buff. Like an NP buff. Focus more on the NP. I think that would be good. Maybe I should have done art last. Damn, that's quite enough. I think I can wait 1 turn here to taunt. I don't need to do that just yet. Might actually have to wait another turn to break, which is unfortunate. Yep. Taking too long! Let's do... Probably not gonna use Shingong's NP at any point, but back up just in case, you never know. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. He's supposed to be for the back row. Fork. Well. Uh-oh. I ever said how 3-star CEs make it really difficult to hit damage checkpoints because, yeah, they do that. Ooh, this is not looking good, and our back row is pretty shit, so... And Mozart dying there was... very bad.
好機ですよ。やっておしまいなさい。
Oof.
ロミオの人、出直していらっしゃい。なるほど。そして命の価値に区別なく
Shakespeare with the crit.
奇策冷血をもって終わらせましょう。炸裂するは規格一陣。必要な犠牲でした。
So, did Genshin add the boss yet? Was that today? Not the Heaven's Field, kiddo! No, rip. Now see, imagine if we had Shakespeare right here.
メリーバッドエンドだな。ゲルダの涙よ、心を溶かせ。
On the one hand, I want to cast the defense buff. Yeah. Oh, God. But I don't want to nerf Hans's chance. What do I... Oh, God. What a mess. I need to break this health bar as fast as possible. Then you have Hans's crit buff, do Star Bomb, Lubu Star Absorb. Like that's like where we can get our damage. What if I just guts this turn? It's not gonna do me much good later. It's not that likely he would one-shot me though. Especially if I do Lubu's defense up. I just don't want him to not be able to do the NP up because we're gonna need it. If I had debuff removal, that would really help. I could remove the defense down on the, or the attack, offensive buff block, you know, 50% bullshit thing. Okay, casting this now. Maybe I should have arch-chained there. Okay, please land somehow the attack buff, but especially the defense buff. The defense buff is the most important. Not surprised the attack buff didn't land. It had a lot working against it there. I like how he just instantly crits me. I probably should have guts that turn. I'm not really sure why I didn't cast guts there, to be honest. Well, we have double defense buff. His crit buff is gone. He gives us stars here or something, or stars in. Hey, look, it's the final turn of our offensive 50% down thing, and it's the turn that I have to cast all of the things. At least the star absorb is guaranteed. Well, no NP up. No crit up. Love this thing. Fantastic. Who even needs damage? Watch him stun and make my guts go to waste. So I think we would have about killed right there if we had those other buffs. The NP up would have made our NP do a good bit more damage, and that crit up would have been very noticeable. Did he just quick charge? He just double quick. It's the new tech. It's the new tech. All the bosses here are just like double quick charge as our, and I have to stress this, double quick charge doesn't work unless it's their first two actions. If they do like quick charge, or attack, quick charge, it doesn't work because then they don't have enough actions to actually use the NP. But they keep just doing quick charge, NP. I think we could have won that too. I'm about to just bring out Mori because it's fucking stupid, but we'll try a little bit more. God. Also, I'm gonna do some basic command codes here just because that would have really helped. I guess the debuff clear would have been really helpful at the end there. Where is Lubu? There he is. Oh fuck, I don't have any keys and I haven't unlocked any of Lubu's cards on my main account. Well, I can switch their placement, I guess. Oh, it's still an Ushi, I think. We have more time, because after you're in P, you kind of just chill for a bit. Maybe I do switch. I don't know. The last one, though, not so much. Maybe we don't Anniversary Blonde. I don't know, those stars are a good way to get some serious damage in. I almost want to put Hans in the front because I really want Mozart not to die. But the crit down's really good. Yeah, I've seen Gil do Golden Rule, Aya. I've seen that. Like, oh, lovely! And because Gil has a really small NP bar, too. Not exactly the opening hand I was hoping for.
ひらめきましたぞ。加減なく、加減なく。デクレッシェンド。後期ですよ。このように攻めるのです。いい鍵盤には女神の加護が宿るものさ。さて。 どのバッハがお好みかな単純いけませんね
I could triple Buster and that would absolutely break, but we need the NP game, unfortunately. Although most of that was our bonus HP, I suppose.
加減なく温情呵責なくやっておしまいなさい後期ですよ
We're gonna have to do the 50-50 on the NP up. Damn it. This is where George is nice, because George's defense up, and especially if he has a defense CE, means Amakusa's normal card damage isn't too threatening. Man, God. Okay, you know what? If I'm not gonna have the other buffs, I'm at least doing this. I was gonna save that for later, but fuck it. Oh, this isn't good. Why don't you quick charge now, you asshole? Please quick charge. I need you to quick charge. Like it'd be really helpful right now. This is bad. Come on, hit Shakespeare. Do it again. Hit him again. Hit him again. Yeah. Got him. Well, yet again, Shakespeare did jack all. I should switch him out for Billy then. I think it's so frequent that Shakespeare is gonna show up like this. I should at least have it be Billy so he just does a neutral NP to his face. Like that's pretty helpful. It's certainly better than this nonsense. Like, we've yet to do anything with Shakespeare, so I might as well bring someone that's not amazing, but is always gonna at least do something. Well, we're objectively worse off than last time because we don't have... We're pretty much the same place health bar wise, but we don't have our Mystic Code stuff this time, so, it's bad. I like how one of the only cards we're missing is the card that gets rid of our debuff. Maybe I should have used Hans's NP there. That extra 20% defense up would be well. Can you not? Bro! See, now I'm worried Hans is just gonna die and you won't get to do the crit buff. I could cast it now, but it's a 50-50. If I cast it next turn, it's guaranteed. I think it's pretty likely Hans is gonna die, though. Hope for the best. Please land attack buff. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. See, if we had Billy, we'd have already broken his health bar and we'd be doing damage to the next one right now. I'll take that crit though. I would have preferred it on this health bar, but still. Yeah, we need our Mystic Code buff still. Let's see how we're gonna get the damage here. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna kill him in time. Did you stun? This would be a very good time for the stun. I don't think we've stunned him this entire time. Although he's got magic resist, so the odds aren't that good. Don't. No. No! I hate him. I hate him. Don't make me get Asclepius. Because Asclepius got NT seal. You gotta be fucking kidding me with that. I'm 30 years old, chat, and he's calling me kiddo. I'm a fucking kill him. Okay, you know what? That's enough, Mr. Nice Guy. We're still staying within the rules, obviously, but I think we're gonna. Are we gonna Mori though? I mean, like, he is definitely better, but we really can. We can do this without him. Like, we really can. I just not. We need to make some adjustments though. Okay, that's good. That's risky right here, but it's more damage, and that's what we need. We're never getting value out of guts. Like, we're never getting value out of guts. I could be more liberal with it if I want to, then. It's not an entire. It's somewhat of a meme, but it's not entirely a meme that I'm called a boomer. You know, I am much older than most people in the FGO community. Although I'd imagine I'm the average age of like someone that got into Fate when it first started. Because Fate's old, by the way. I look stupid young for my age though, and I remember when I was working at that parking company, I'd run into people like on my lunch break or whatever, and people would think I was like in college and shit. It's like, no. I mean, according to Amakusa, I'm a kiddo, so, you know, never mind. Guess I tried this? I don't know. Something feels really wrong with this. I have kind of a higher pitched voice, so that's part of that. Okay, I'm actually glad for once to get my art card not with all the other cards. I want to be able to focus on damage on the crit turn. Although it's better than the quick card though, because at least this benefits your damage with the crit, right? It's a big boost where you don't have anything for the quick card. So maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking. Maybe because we're only ever inting once, maybe I go with Ryoto Temple on the other Lugu as well. Or hell, even Black Key. That doesn't sound so bad, actually. That's not good.
単純単純いけませんね。
The hardest part about this, with these restrictions, is simply the damage that we're losing because of the crap techniques we're using. Because this is a damage race, very much so, and it's hard to keep up with the damage race with these. Cause I've done this fight on a lot of accounts, and normally it's a complete breeze, even if I do 1 to 3 stars, but this is feeling harder. Although I'm also handicapping myself randomly, because I don't want to use Mori, but okay, here's the thing. I don't want to use my crits now because I NP'd this health bar. I need to save my crits. I kind of need to use Qingong's Buster up though so Lubu doesn't die. The extra defense up and extra health, he might be able to take another hit, so... That's not great though. If I was gonna do that, if I was gonna do that, I should have just done it last turn. Because it would have been on the EMP and I would have broken the health bar by now. Oh, this has taken a turn for the worse. High roll. I'm pretty sure that was a high roll. Just don't kill anyone this turn. Somehow. No, okay, that's dead. I need George, but that would slow our DPS down too much. I might have to put Hans in the front. It's really hard to have people live long enough. It would make your crit turn better, but I don't like Qingong at the end too much. Oh no, the taunt's alright. I don't know, but I'll give it a whirl here, but I don't know. We do need to win at the end faster, though. This is where I wish I had 500-year obsession. Well, actually, I do have 500-year obsession. I wish we could use 500-year obsession because putting that on a random unit would stop the issue at the end. Could use Asclepius though, we might end up doing that. Only 2 Buster cards. Is it worth it to crit there? I guess? Well... I just don't like that he's only going to crit with 2 cards and not even an art card, so I don't get to use the art up. I don't like that. I think he didn't land the defense buff. He didn't. Fantastic. Shame nobody else got their Buster card there. That'd have been helpful. Man, I would love a stun right now. That would be fantastic. But yeah, not probable. I should not have used the NP up. Well, I didn't need it, and I could have the Star Absorb later would have been good. I could use the Star Absorb now. 23 stars is pretty decent.
まったく
Could have art chained there. There's actually a chance that I could NP again. Yeah, I should have done that. And hell of Hans. I should have focused more on getting another Hans NP, because if he could have NP'd again, we'd be stable until the boss NPs and kills these three. But we are kind of fucked now.
つまらん
Please quick charge. That would be great. Although, look how little we've done. We've barely... How are we... Like, what? I guess we got really diminishing returns there on, like, when we NP'd and crit, so... Like, normally we NP one bar and crit the other. Well, we are super fucked now. Yeah, that's just a straight loss, because now our Lubu dies. Ugh. Alright, well, that did not work at all. We really could use MASH. That'd be a big one. Hey, Bunny, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good today. I just don't know how to keep people alive long enough. That's the problem. Default is better for that because of the heal and evade. It's just the crit star. I just don't see how I'm going to have enough damage without the crit stars. But we're not even making it to like an optimal turn because our survivability is so low. I do hope we get a buff removal resist on a 3-star someday. I'd like to see it on a DPS and on a support. Like DPS, it makes them really special, right? It's like, oh hey, you're fighting this class and you have buff removal, look how good I am. That'd be nice.
攻略しがいのある敵陣ですな。ひらめきましたぞ。
Not a good opening hand.
好機ですよ。やっておしまいなさい。
Why must you beat up Lubu so much? Ugh, the deck is really spread out. I might just cut Mozart. It's almost too random, the value. I might go with another DPS, or I might go with Hans or something. But yeah, I'm thinking I might cut out Mozart. It's just really random. Sometimes he gets amazing value, and sometimes he basically does nothing. It's dependent on like how the deck shuffles, and I don't really like that. And it's not, you don't capitalize as much like you would with Mori. With Mori, it's like you capitalize so much, then it's like, hold up. I hate doing this, but I need the survival. No way that's worth it, though. On the next one. You see, Mori would break right now. Because he would have another, you know, 100% crit up. Like, that's just so much bigger. I think I wait one turn to taunt, actually. We're just not gonna break in time. It's close, but it's not quite. Maybe I should have done the Mystico attack up on that crit turn. Damn. Damn! Now I can't taunt. He did lots of buster there. Wow, Billy's gonna have to NP this. I mean, I just want Lost Belt 6 to be good. I would like, you know, it to be like Border Burn or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You know, I want it to actually have Camelot stuff in it, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. But you know, add cool stuff and good boss fights. It's looking like, though, it's gonna be Fairies of the Round Table. That's very much just like the theme of it. Wow, what a mess, dude. How did more people die that time? I think he just busted a lot. This whole Lu Bu strat's not really working. And if we beat Shimosa, though, that makes it pretty underwhelming to do the other Epic of Remnants. Although, I actually think Argartha's, like, Demon Pillar boss, and Salem, both Demon Pillar bosses there, I think, are going to be really hard. Like, 3-star craft essences against the Salem one, I think is going to be just awful. Probably should have done Lu Bu's card in the middle, actually. Well, that worked. So I could use Lu Bu's Star Absorb here, and we could do a crit turn with the crit buff from Hans. It's decent, but it's not like... Here's the thing, you've got to get value out of Hans at some point. He's going to die to the NP no matter what, even if you get lucky. Is now the time, though. I feel like you might break this health bar with an NP, and the crits don't matter. Try to crit on the next one. Yeah, Sir K would be awesome. I want Sir K very bad. Damn it, he didn't land the attack buff, and we're definitely pushing it on damage. It's like the whole issue. 80% my ass! Yeah, if there's a Knight of the Round that I could pick to get added, it would definitely be Sir K. You know what? I think Lu Bu has so many defense buffs here and the heal, I can taunt him to get in PG in. That might be nuts, but I think it's fine? Oh, yes. I don't think I'm getting... Ooh, okay, you didn't have to double crit, though. I don't have my Star Absorb, but... Damn it, the only card that's kind of iffy on crit is the one I care about the most. Please crit, for the love of God. I'm not sure that's good enough, though. I probably should have. I would have needed like an art chain there or something. Damn. Also, Hans never got a second NP, so that didn't work out. I shouldn't have even gone for that because it just the first NP isn't that slow, so. Maybe we cut Billy now. If this setup is, oh yeah, he almost never does that, but he can. I wish that didn't happen though, because Hans could have cast this for the stars next turn. That's pretty shitty that I miss out on that. But Billy's really crap now. Yeah, Billy's actually super crap now because he's in the way. He's gonna slow down our ability to do damage with Lubu. It would've been better if he was Mozart or any other support or a taunt. Taunt would have been good actually. Like George. With NP on death or something. There's no way. We have weight. There's no way. Like we did so little there. I don't know why we did so little there. It started good, but yeah, we've done fuck all. Ooh.
Okay.
I don't mind holding the front though, but we need to find another way to get a little bit more damage in, and the background is different. I love how neither of those crit. Yeah, there's no way. Hey, Cairo. 40 months. Like 2 weeks. And I don't know why this setup did so much worse than the other one. Like, this is so much worse than the other one. It felt like it was better at the start, but it like fizzled out. And Billy really was bad, but like, I don't get it. That did so much worse than the other setup. Huh. Kind of want a unit that can do some damage themselves and then also benefit Lubu's damage. That could be good, just because of the crit boost. We might need to just use Mori. Lubu is just not quite enough damage. Like, he's close, but it's just not quite there. With normal CEs, I think Lubu would be, like, totally fine, but... you seem consistently, like, coming up a bit short. Mozart is good if you, like, reset for, like, a good opening hand. And then I think he'd be fine. Caesar, I just don't see getting his NP in time. Who killed the music? Maybe I need to just really escalate my damage and not worry so much about the NP killing just the first 3 units. Like, maybe I escalate my damage dramatically, then I put a cleanup unit in the back. The thing is, I don't have enough Berserkers to go around, so I pretty much have to use Mori if I was going to do that. This just feels way too random. The problem is I don't really have access to a Mori I'd even want to use, because this account's Mori is not 10-10-10, and then my main account that I can summon is 10-10-10, but he's level 100, so... I don't have an account that has a 70 Mori that's 10-10-10. I like Hans in the back a lot. Like, that was pretty good. It's just, I don't know, like, Mozart in the front is just way too RNG. I could go for a double NP if I did like that. This is the best setup we've had so far. It's just, it's so random. Like, it's just, I don't like, it's like, you have to get good RNG at the start or it's not gonna go anywhere.
どうか静粛に最高の時間をお送りしよう。
ひらめきましたぞ。
You know, a nice Lu Bu buff would be give him a buff to his second skill so it doesn't give him the stupid debuff anymore and then gives him like a buster up. That could kind of work for, and for 3 turns. That way, if you don't buff his NP, he still has better NP damage. And then it'd be easier to work with them. But I don't really mind his deterrent because it's kind of interesting. It's just he just doesn't deserve it, if that makes any sense, right? It's like there's no, like, he's not a good enough unit to warrant having a drawback. So if anything, keep the deterrent and just add other things that warrant having the drawback, I would say. Like upgrading his NP, I suppose that would be the smarter way to do it. What a fucking, like, of course that's what you do. Deck was shuffled in a way where I was kind of screwed and then I was already almost dead, so... Yeah, that would actually be pretty reasonable, Icy. I'd probably make it 20%, not 30%, but that way you're like doubling his NP, well not doubling, but you're giving him 2 NP buffs at once, basically. And then his NP damage would be way ahead of Mori's. Like, Mori should have way more normal card damage, which he does, and then Lu Bu should have way more NP damage. I think that's, and then Lu Bu should have a bit more survivability. I feel like I just have to do this. It's like, if I don't cast his turn 1, I'm just so likely to get wrecked. And then of course this time he doesn't attack Lu Bu at all. This is what I'm saying. This is just so RNG. This is the better Shiro anyways. I don't even say that like ironically. I like Amakusa's Shiro significantly more than Shiro and Emiya and all that. It's not even close. There's just, you can't work with hands like this. Like, they're just too spread out. I mean, loads of people like Shiro that have read the visual novel. That's nothing. I've seen the anime and I've read the visual novel, and it doesn't change anything really. People act like they're so different, they're not. A few inner monologues that, like, you know, make it clearer, don't change. Like, all of the... I remember when I watched the anime first, I watched Stay Night, everyone's like, oh my god, you just don't get Shiro's character unless you read the visual novel. Then I read the visual novel, and like, this is the exact same character. It's stupid. It's like the only difference is there are certain bits in like the anime where they kind of only hint at things, but it's pretty easy to put two and two together, like with what's going on with his fucking brain, where the visual novel makes it really, really obvious. But if you have a brain, you're gonna figure it out either way, so like literally nothing changes. And you know, there are things that are just not in any of the anime like that, but you know, liking or not liking Shiro is just not one of them. Like, there's all kinds of detail, and like, you know, oh, the ability works this way, or oh, that character was, you know, under a command spell or whatever. There's plenty of that, but Shiro doesn't really change. Like, it's not a big thing at all. Just summon a river, it's fine. Break the dam, you know. Okay, it's an opening hand. I have no idea. I guess I do this because of the crit buff. And the heal. I need the heal. I guess I want him to hit Lubu once. He has so many defense buffs, he should be fine. Okay, I didn't want you to crit though. Fucking 3 actions per turn, only attacks Lubu, double crits. God. And it barely killed him. It barely fucking killed him. I was gonna like, oh hey, if Lubu lives here, then I'll taunt. But yeah, that didn't work. I should probably taunt sooner, just because it you know, does crit down. So, although I don't think my skill rank on this Qingong is very high because I don't have enough caster gems, so it's not that big of a crit down. God. Why are you like this? God. Now there's just no doing anything with a hand like that. See, if I'm gonna be fishing for hands like this, I would rather be Mori, because he's just a million times better. I'm literally playing Lubu like he's Mori, except he's just way worse than Mori for this kind of thing. Because Mori could do this with just 2 cards, which is nothing. I may just switch to Mori just to be more consistent, because I think Lubu would work. It's just you need to be like just straight a lot luckier. Because the boss doesn't have that much health that, and you have access to your Mystic Code unlike Lee, so Mori can do, like, you do not need 3 cards on Mori, like, no way. Out. This will be enough damage. Also, it means you don't have the RDEF when you put up for it. You do get a Buster Chain though. If the Mori would have broke there, because again he'd have another 100% hit buff, so. This one's kind of rough though. We're having a hard time getting our NP now. God damn it, dude. The deck just shuffled, and then the first hand is nothing but my caster cards. And now someone's probably gonna die, which will shuffle the deck again. And I haven't broke, so Billy can't MP. Oh my darn genius, I hate it. This is, look at this. This sucks, dude. Like, if I'd already broken, this would be amazing. But we just couldn't break because of the way the deck shuffled. And now I have all this damage, but I can't use it. And then now I'm guaranteed to not have any damage because all the cards are here. Fuck, man. The dream would be he kills Mozart, but does not kill Shingon. And then Billy and Lubu NP. And I guess somehow that's enough. That's not gonna be that much damage though. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god, if Lubu had died there. This is a rare instance where Billy would have been better as Shakespeare or something like that, because we did get the Brave Chain, Buster Brave Chain, so I could have done like Shakespeare's Buster up and then done the 3 Buster or kind of bonus extra attack, blah blah blah. Doing Billy's first because it means we're more likely to stun. Stunning won't do a lot here because we're kind of out of gas. But if I get like, and we already used our Buster cards too, but if I get some damage in, it's better than nothing. Damn. If we're ever gonna get a stun, that would have been the one because of the overcharge. Oh yeah, that's right, because you get 3 rolls, if I level up Rosaria, I'll get enough to do a general story. I can do that. So I'm on 8 right now. That's such a random system. Basically, I can pray to RNGs this here. I almost wonder if I should do my Star Absorb right now. Nah, there's not enough stars this turn. No way. Or just, you've got to do more damage to that second health bar.
いい時代だ。資料集めには事欠かん。損なう鳥に思い出すがいい。メルヘン・マイネス・レーベンス。
Because the thing is, I've got the value, I just can't line it up right. Because like we've got the Mystic Code and all this stuff, it just, I can't ever line things up. Mori's probably better even at low skill rank, but I much prefer to use them. I hate that when I grail my units, I can't use them anymore. It's so annoying. And you don't want to waste the materials leveling the same character twice. I have enough farming to do as is. And fuck off. If I want to handicap myself, I'll handicap myself. It's just so RNG, like depending on what happens, depends on what unit is best, right? So like with that last one, Shakespeare would have been better, but if I put Shakespeare in, I feel like you're gonna have one where Billy would be better, so it's so easy for it to be a waste. One nice thing about Shakespeare though is if by some miracle you have the 3 live, and so the back row comes in clean, he's more useful. And there's also some weird like timeline where you double MP because of his battery. That's like unbelievably unlikely, but that could theoretically happen. Yeah, they always add new 3-star CEs that are just completely pointless. Like, they're just constantly doing that. This is okay, but the quick card is really bad. It'd be so much better to have 3 busters or an art, because then you get the art up. Quite a lot less damage. The dream would be buster, 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 I guess, with an art later. You know, I wonder if I did. Nah, I don't think I do the buster up there unless you had a buster chain or you're doing your NT or whatever. I don't think it's worth it. We would have broken there if we had art. And we would have either gotten our NT or gotten close. Our bonus HP went to waste there. That's kind of a reason not to use it on turn 1. This fucking hand. That means my next hand is art and buster in it. Don't know why I did that, because we'll break next turn no matter what. Unless someone dies, of course. Looking like we're gonna taunt Shen. The only reason to do the art up is for the NT gain, but I don't think that's worth it. Maybe the deck shuffles and we get something good on the next one. Well, if I did the art up, we would have gotten our NP right there, but I'm hoping to get my NP anyway, and then I can use the art up. Oh, fuck. And then he buster crits for like 8k. Wow, that was going kind of good, and then just completely ruined there. I should have taunted, because one, the crit down, and then... That's so unlucky, though. Like, he double attacks Lu Bu, he busters, because if he does quick, you know, crit, it's not that big of a deal. I would really like to, use a taunt, it's just I don't have the... I hate the fucking support system in this game. I don't have the, damage if I do that. Unless maybe if I use Leonidas because of the Buster Up. And Leonidas does do a Star Bomb. I might try that. It'd make it a bit less wonky at the start. The issue here, though, really isn't Lu Bu, although he's not as good as Mori. The issue is just the craft essences are hurting our damage so much. Like, we're not hitting damage thresholds that we need to be hitting. Yeah, we're like always almost breaking, but not, and things like that. Worst deck combo when you keep getting 2-2-2, because Lu Bu's cards distribution there was 2-2-1, which that is the thing you want the absolute least. Because then you'll never get a lot of damage. If you get two cards together, you want it to do two busters, but he had it where it was like, I think Buster Quick and then Buster Art, and then just Buster, and that's the worst. Because if you have two Buster, you might be able to have someone else's Buster and do a triple Buster and still get pretty good damage in. Oh my god, why do I see this hand so often? This is the exact same thing as last time. It's Buster Quick, Buster Art, and then Buster alone. I think it might have been in reverse order, I don't remember. Just give me Buster. Preferably though, the only problem with Buster though, it's really only good if someone else gets a Buster card, or you get your third Buster card. You want like Buster, or Chingong or Mozart's Buster with two Busters, or you want like any three cards. Other than, no, yeah, there's no three cards that are bad for Lu Bu. He can't get like Buster Quick, he doesn't have two quick cards, so. If he gets three cards, it's always good. Oh, believe me, I've gone insane with this account. 3-star units is not a problem. It's no issue. Like, it really isn't. 3-star craft essences, I will never make another account with that restriction again. It is the worst fucking thing ever. Damn, we didn't get the art card there. Like, they suck. Not only do they suck, but they don't have any options. There's no Gut CE, there's no Star Bomb, there's no, like, debuff on death. Your options are so minimal. Probably shouldn't have taunted that turn, because this is the turn we have bonus health. Should have taunted next turn. Although I am glad to get the crit down, for God's sake. Let's see, if we had the art card, we would have broke there. And we would have gotten our own team. If we got triple Buster, we would have broke there. I'm not doing the art up for the NP gain, I'm doing it for the damage, which is sad, but It is what it is. Trying to break this turn, for God's sakes. You have attack up and art up, Lubu. See, breaking sooner is really big though, because you could NP with your attack up left. That's so good if you could NP with your attack up left. So you really need to get like Buster Art or Buster. Okay. I guess we still have it though. That's right, I didn't cast it on turn 1, that's why. I cast it on turn 2. Well, that's good. Even though I don't have... Man, I don't know. The dream is to use the Buster Up and the Star Bomb on some turn where you're doing NPBB, and that's more likely to happen with Lubu number 2. But you also have got to get damage in, for God's sakes. Well, I'm doing this no matter what. The thing is, we have 0 stars. So although we have the Star Absorb buff, it's not super high ranked, and we only have the 20. If I had like, you know, 2 or 3 stars right now on top of it. I just feel like if I don't use the buffs now, what'll happen is I'll get the cards that I want to have a good turn when it's just Lubu and Funds, but the break bar will be at some weird amount that I can't take advantage of it. I don't even have a crit buff now, though. This isn't going to be that good at damage. Like, it's okay, but... Would you like to stun? Nope. It's unbelievably unlikely to stun him, though. You have a low stun chance and he has magic resist. The one way you could kind of get it off is if you had, like, Demonic for the overcharge boost, and if someone else NP'd that turn, then you have, like, so much stun chance up that it could happen. Do I guts here? I'm gonna say no. This is another time though where if it was Billy instead of Shakespeare, it'd have been better. Literally, I've gotten it wrong and 2 died, so it's over. If 1 had died, it'd been fine, but if 2 died, it's over. But I've gotten that wrong every single time. Anytime I have Billy on, it would have been better to have Shakespeare. Than if I put Shakespeare in, it would have been better to be Billy every time. That one had a chance of working though if 2 people didn't die that turn. This would be better because of the damage, but it's worse because of the command code, and I'm literally too lazy to slot the command code on the other one. Also, I don't have I have literally 0 command card keys left on my main account. I'm tired of respecking, or using the respec keys because it just wastes so much QP. I feel like, I do feel like it's more likely for Billy to be useful, even though sometimes he does nothing. I just feel so unlikely that Shakespeare would be the right... I swear though, I'm gonna have a time where it's Shakespeare again. Probably shouldn't reset there. I could have theoretically had Buster Quick Art on the next hand. I almost want to use Darius, even though he's AoE. He has a lot more, like, first off, he's like way less likely to die before the NP because he has heal and guts. Especially as like the cleanup unit. I might even set it up like that. Like, front load. That might be better. Front load, do 2 berserkers in the front or something. And then go into a solo at the end. That's actually not so bad. And you see his taunts before that. I'm probably going to try that. Wait, my Darius is level 90. I can't do that. Oh my god. One of my accounts out there surely has a 70 Darius. I don't know about that actually. I'm not sure any of my accounts have a 70 Darius anymore. My main used to, but now it's grailed, so... I'm not sure this is worth it because it's only the 2 cards. There's never a world where Jekyll is good. It's not a time for Jekyll at all. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, we did a lot less damage this time. So we're gonna have to like take forever to try to... Yeah, this is not gonna work. Yeah, I might do like double berserker in the front and then taunts and then just Darius in the back. I want to say this account has Darius leveled, but I haven't done any of his upgrades yet. I think it's the deal. Darius would make a great last man standing because he does the DVD. Could have broken right there, but I was stunned. I think we've been working on Darius on this account, but I just haven't done his strengthening quests. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. I couldn't remember if that was this account or the newbie account, but no, that's this one. And then I would just summon my main accounts, but he's level 90, so...
Yeah.
That's been the hardest thing about this account, or these restrictions. It's literally not the absence of using grailed units, it's the fact that if they're grailed, I can't use them at all, and then I don't even have access to loads of servants that I would need. I hate this UI. I'm not gonna go do the strengthening quest right now, but I know I need to level him anyway, so... But yeah, he's not skill rank dependent. He could work as a... what I'm thinking of, like, just fine, but he would need to be, have done his strengthening quests, I think. Especially the NP one. I mean, I don't know, maybe you could pull it off by just see red press red and just the guts, but... it'd be a lot easier if you get the Buster Resist down, because then your see red press red over multiple turns will have the Buster Resist down. And then if you do get your NP off, it'll do quite a bit more damage. I don't know, maybe we'll just do this tomorrow then. I might just call it here and then go do some Genshin, because I kind of want to roll for Child. And then, because I think Darius will make this so much easier. Because then I don't have to... because right now I only have 2 DPS, and that's not really working. I think I need 3. And even if Darius could work without his upgrades, I'd rather use him with the upgrades. It's just more fun that way. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think I'm just going to come back to this tomorrow. And I'm not going to stream doing his strengthening quests. It's just too boring. Also, let me guess. I bet you he's one of those fucking units where his strengthening quests are just like a quadrillion arrows. I think I have to do that one first. Well, that one's only 3, but he's got that other one too. I don't think I can see it yet, though. I'm sure one of his 2 upgrades is gonna take 3 years to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream real quick, and I'm literally just gonna turn it right back on. I just want to separate the VOD. But yeah, I'm gonna do some Genshin. I wanna do my rolling and get child already, and I'll check out the new unit and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'll be back in like literally like 30 seconds. I'm gonna get water, but like that's it. And I'm gonna change my stream settings so I'm streaming in 30 frames instead of 60, just because that's such a waste. All right, right back.